I'm Gillian Fife, Head of Digital with Alzheimer Scotland. Today I would like to tell you about Adam. Adam is a platform that we've been working to develop for about the last 9 months. Adam stands for About Digital and Me, and it's designed to help you find the technology that you need at the right time. Adam has been co-designed, which means that people living with dementia and their family have been involved right from day one. And we developed this in response to a need that was identified through the pieces of work that we've done through the technology-enabled care programme called Test of Change. And those pieces of work were to identify whether there was a role for consumer technologies, things that you can buy off the shelf and find pretty much anywhere online or in high street stores, to see if they could help you to live well for longer and to keep doing the things that are important for you. We like to think of Adam as a trusted friend, someone you can have a bit of a conversation with. You can have a little chat about some of the things that you might start to find a bit more difficult day to day, and Adam can make some suggestions for things that might help you so that you can carry on living your life and doing the things that you enjoy. There are 2 ways that you can use Adam. The first way is that you can browse the product catalogue, and all of these products have been tested by families living with dementia, and they've given us their opinions on them. So it's not just us suggesting things that we think you'll find useful, it's actually people with lived experience who have told us that these are things that have made a difference to them. You can select different categories to browse a topic, but what we really hope that you do is that you'll use the conversational questionnaire that we've developed for Adam. And what that does is it allows us to find out a little bit more about you so that we can make really tailored, personalised recommendations for you. I'm going to show you how that works just now. If I click on Get Your Recommendations, we can start the process. So you see that Adam introduces himself and tells you a little bit about him. So we'll just click on Next here. And what we need to do is just give Adam a little bit of a picture about the things that are important to you. So I'm going to fill this in as if I'm a person living with dementia. The questionnaire has been designed to be filled in by people, to be used by you yourself or with a little bit of support if that's what you need. And then we ask you a few questions just about your home circumstances and how you feel about life and how you feel about technology in general. We like to know if you use a mobile phone and a few other things just about how you feel about using different bits and pieces. So I'm just going to skip through a few of these questions here so that you can get the idea of how it works. And we like to find out a little bit about the things that are most important to you. So if, for example, that you're finding that you have difficulty with your vision, you can click that, and the things that we suggest at the end of the questionnaire will be things that might help. And I'm just going to click a few of these options here. Okay. So that's us finished the About Me section. So I'm going to do one other section just so that we can get a few more recommendations. The more sections that you do, the more tailored the recommendations become. So I'm going to do the Staying Connected and in Touch section. You can choose them in any order, so you do the ones that are most important to you first. So in this one, Adam wants to know what's important to you about staying in touch with your friends and family. So we're going to tick a few options here just to give him a bit more information. And you see that some of these you can choose a few options. So now I'm going to finish and show you what the recommendations are. So Adam has 12 recommendations for me. So the first one here is a product called My Home Helper. And Adam relates it back to what we've told him during the questionnaire. So I've said that I'm finding it difficult to use some things, for example, a mobile phone or an iPad or a computer. And My Home Helper is a device which doesn't need you to be good with technology because a lot of the setup can be done by your friends and family. But it also shows reminders and things like that, so it lets you know that you can use it to keep in touch with what's going on, and you can use video calls. The next recommendation is about an Echo Show 8, and then you'll see we have one for a tablet and a few different versions of things that will help us to keep in touch. We've got a clock there, a reminder clock, and a straightforward mobile phone, a TV remote with less buttons, and this hub that allows you to control lots of devices from one. So you can see there that Adam gives you a lot of different things to consider. And for any one of these, you can go into the device and you can find out a bit more detail. So I'm just going to go back to the top and click Find Out More. And that takes me in. So it shows me a few product photos and it gives me a bit more of a description about the My Home Helper device and what other things that I might find it useful for. It's also got some things that are good to know, so just things that you might not instantly realise when you're looking at it online or when you're looking at it in a shop. And then we tell you a bit about how easy it is to use and the price range and where you might go to purchase it. This is the first release of Adam, so we are hoping to get some feedback from you about how useful that you find it. So there will be a little survey on the front page of Adam to ask you for some feedback. And then in future, you'll also be able to log in. So you'll be able to save your recommendations and you'll also be able to share your recommendations with friends and family that might be interested in helping you get the things set up. We hope that you'll find Adam useful and we look forward to hearing about your feedback. Thank you.